Hello everyone, my name is Lasman and welcome to Toffee, another flash platformer sort of game, which I say another, that might come out of nowhere considering that this is one of the first ones I play. The game I just played and beaten before this is Monster Truck Curfew, which was sort of a platformer, but not really. It was just different from because the first two games in the series have been battle style side view games, which we need to give a genre to that. Did I just say we need to give a genre? Oh my goodness, might as well restart now. But we need to give a title to the genre of flash games that basically there's a war going on. You're here, the opponent is here. Because there's a lot of those, well, relatively. But doesn't quite have a name. We might get to be the ones to name it. So, but Toffee is just a simple platformer. As you can see, these are the levels, and we're going to be controlling a cat in gloves and whatever that thing is called. So we can start. Oh, I forgot that up actually makes you jump, which makes perfect sense for a platformer. I just have to adjust to this to these controls a bit. So we are a cat, as you can see. Walking on its hind legs and collecting food, which is frozen, but I assume that's not going to be a problem because you know what ice tends to do? It tends to melt. And we can jump on these enemies that are sort of electrified with a blue aura around them, turn them into nice little forest animals. As you can see, very cute game thus far, and we can collect that food. I do think it gets pretty interesting enough to justify playing through the entire game. Some platformer games do drag things out too much, but there are others that do justify their length, and I think that this is one of them. So, the reason I'm hesitating to take these boots right now, we're going to be timed, because we take the boots, and we basically have a bonus as to where we jump really high. And that was a secret area, but we could kind of see the... we could see the food, a glimpse of the food through that ground, so that's how we knew that that was going to be a secret area. Some of them are not going to be as obvious, so we're going to have to kind of press ourselves up against the wall to check whether there is or is not a secret area. And while we got those boots, and as you could see there was an icon here, and the time of our boots ran out after a while, and we now jump as normal, but that was still enough for us to get through this section. This is, after all, still level 1. Alright, this mole thingy is back to normal. I'm guessing there is some sort of a backstory as far as why everything is like that. Also, I'm kind of breaking the game because I'm on full screen, and this happened to the last game as well. I'm in Flashpoint Infinity, and I'm in full screen, so thankfully I don't have to put this in the editor to remove the congregate borders. But, as you can see, this is what the game screen is supposed to be, this rectangle, and around it, I mean, there's still background, but it's not supposed to be in our view. That's why the GUI cuts off over here. And that is the finish line. Now keep in mind, the finish line is going to be closed if you don't have enough food. We collected 42 out of 42 food, fitting number, and oh, I like the symmetry of everything here. But if you missed food and then kind of moved on to a section that you can't go back because the level just doesn't allow you to, and you haven't gotten enough food, you have to restart that. So watch out for that, but the levels aren't so ridiculously long that restarting is going to be a huge problem, so goodbye, mole. And there is a hedgehog. As you can see, his aura is red. And what you probably have already guessed it means is that we cannot jump on... Oh my goodness, inertia kind of screwed me over there. But we cannot jump on those hedgehogs and destroy them. If we do, if we jump on them, we are going to get hurt, just as we would by just walking up to them and walking up to those other monsters. And this is a dragonfly. We turned it into a nice, adorable little dragonfly. Let's take the heart and the milk and go back here. So this hedgehog, now technically we wouldn't have to kill him, to pass through the level because all we need is food and he's not guarding any food. But we can get these boxing gloves, and this is a timed ability, just like the boots were. But now with the boxing gloves, we don't have to worry about jumping on anything. We can just walk up to it and it is going to be transformed into its usual cute self. Also, I was wearing the boots. Ooh, that might have just lost me the game. Oh nope, I think it didn't. There we go, because if I needed the boots to get on to the next section of the game, then I would have been pretty screwed because I had to go back. But I will at least go back to check that I got all the food around here. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I do not need the boots. And I'm glad I went back because there's food. Let's see. There's a secret area, but is there more to this? Yep. See, so you just, after a while, develop an intuition that you go and check places where there might be a secret area. And if there isn't, you don't lose anything. You only lose like a few seconds of time, so... but if there is, then you notice it and get the food from it. Which, otherwise... Oh, there we go, see? I wasn't sure if there was a secret area, but I jumped to check, and there was one with some food and even a heart, which I didn't need because I am playing this well enough to only, like... I've needed one heart thus far from bumping into that mole, but... Ooh, see, that could have also been another time that I get injured because I didn't notice the dragonfly in time, but I'm gonna be able to get that dragonfly when I progress to the next stages. There we go. Okay, that was close, but I was able to jump at an angle that helped me demolish the mole. Not the same can't be said for this dragonfly because it annihilated me, but I annihilated it back, and by annihilated I mean freed it from the curse, which I guess implies annihilation. Ooh, another one of those multiple secret areas. Nice. Okay, now I do not want to go there because I'm pretty sure I missed some food. And ooh, okay, that I'm pretty sure was not intended to be that way. And these gloves, I don't think there's any red animal here. Ooh, I need to somehow get that food. But before we do that, we need to go back and... Ooh. It's like, I make these jumps and some of them are just super high for some reason. Okay, we got this food. And there we go. Ooh. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, like, I kind of exploited a mechanic that I'm not sure if it was intended, but... Oh, I think that was the same dragonfly, so I was wondering why there wasn't a dragonfly, because I left it there, I didn't kill it before going on, but I killed this one, and it ended up being the same one that kind of flew all the way from over here to all the lands over there to the left. I'm pretty sure that this is all good, and we have gotten everything now. We do need to go back and get the thing on that railway, whatever that is. Oh my goodness, that... Okay, that entire sequence that just happened there, I slipped on something and then wasn't able to, but somehow I was lucky. Oh my goodness, see, that thing happened. Like, it sent me all the way over there. I don't know why that's a thing. It doesn't make any logical sense for it to be a thing. But yeah, this thing accelerates us by a lot. And ooh, we got gloves again to kill this hedgehog. Well, he's now a cute curseless hedgehog, so I'm sure he doesn't mind being quote-unquote killed by us. And we haven't gotten all the food. I'm not sure why the finish line is open for us. Can we actually go through this? We can. I thought we had to collect all the food. Maybe it's only on certain levels that you have to do that, like on boss fights or something. This wasn't perfect. We have not released an animal and have not gotten 4 pieces of food, but I'm not going to be too much of a perfectionist. This is, after all, a video. You're not gonna wanna see me go back and just because I'm stubborn and wanna get all of it, but I totally did have the inclination to do that. Ooh, we need some gloves for that. But we can't. Ooh, we actually can. Nice. Now there's a dragonfly, so we have to be careful. But we can circumvent it like that. And then release it once it gets close. There we go. I like the concept of this huge monstrous animals that then turn into normal animals. I absolutely like that concept. And now with these boxing gloves, let's see what this... Ooh, we just killed... I mean, released. Released so many animals. Including this hedgehog that we otherwise wouldn't be able... Ooh, nice. Our boxing gloves lasted just in time to release that second hedgehog. Which I'm sure that, yeah, there's more boxing gloves over here, so we wouldn't have to do that. But it is nice that we did it. And also... It ran out right after I released that mole, so if only I bumped into that mole a second later, and I wasn't careful enough to see this until after the fact, so if I bumped into that mole a second later, the mole would have hurt me, which wouldn't have been disastrous because there are a lot of hearts we can use, but I do... Oh my goodness. See, that is not ideal because I took the heart, and of course with all 5 hearts, it's preferable that you don't take it, if you can avoid it, until you're sure that you're not gonna get hurt anywhere near this area. And that dragonfly is not giving me the vibes that I'm 100% free. So I had to kind of stand back for a bit and make sure that nothing bad happens. So let's see, can we kill any... I mean, release, yeah, release any more hedgehogs with these gloves? No, we can't. Ooh, nice little area of secrets. I'm not sure whether I need these boots, but if I do need them, then I probably flunked the level because I didn't use them. I didn't really use them for anything that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. So if such a thing exists, then, well, I guess... Oh, okay, that we just narrowly avoided. First we narrowly avoided releasing that mole by jumping on his head, and then we narrowly avoided getting hurt by it, so I guess we're even. Alright, let's see. Anything else over here? Any dragonflies I need to worry about? Nope, it seems we... Oh, there's this thing, and I could have just jumped... all the way, fallen all the way back down and had to do that again, but thankfully, no need because we made that jump. Alright. The mole is defeated, which is a more climactic way of saying we just did him a great service. Now, who is doing all this? Enslaving all these animals to become horrible electricity things? We may never get to know. But we will take it upon ourselves to free this forest of all the unnaturalness. And there we go, 70 food. Pretty sure we freed all the animals too. Like, if we flunked our boxing gloves and didn't free the hedgehogs in time, we would have no other way of freeing them, but it's not that it matters too much. Ooh, there is a menacing picture here, and we can move between levels. That's how we can replay them, but no real need. Let's do level 4 now. So, judging by that image and this thing that you see right here, and those noises, we're in for something different. Oh my... No, I didn't want to take that heart. I'd need it for later. Oh well, at least we're going to release, I'm not a killer or anyone. But yeah, we're gonna get to release this dragonfly without taking damage from it. Yeah, and I'm not taking that heart, I've learned my lessons. The reason I'm not taking them is if I take them right now, they wouldn't increase my health. My health is in no need of being increased any further. Oh my goodness. I keep taking the hearts. If I lose because of it, I only have myself to blame because I could have known better. So yeah, you can jump on and see the food. Also, you might not see this, you might not have seen this a lot, but right now, ooh, yeah, we see that the food did help us restore some of that health back. So I jumped on him 3 times. Oh, I assume we just have to avoid his... Oh, there we go. That actually wasn't hard at all. Now he is a cute little Bambi deer. I haven't actually watched Bambi. It's just... It's heavily associated with deers for obvious reasons, but... you know, weirdly enough, haven't actually watched it. Alright, so we have our boots that will allow us to get all the way over here. Now, there's not gonna be as many animals and food as there would be in other levels because of the boss fight. But we got all of the food. I'm pretty sure we didn't miss any of the animals, because why would there be animals protecting no food? That is right, there's only 3 of them, and I assume that the deer is one of them. There's a deer, a mole, and a dragonfly. And that's it. So that was a nice level. And we've beaten these first 4 levels with our first boss fight. So in the next video, we're going to beat these next 4 levels, and then the final 4 levels on the last video. So, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Goodbye.